Previously on the Borussia Dortmund career mode.
That we're the top scorers if you didn't know already, so let's keep it going! Can we get a tackle in here? Axel Witsel dives in. Oh, it's a little roulette. Couple of skills. He's come to the byline. Is put it in some good passing lanes. These really working well on the passing. I don't know why they're 11th as the body scored. Right, let's get moving. Let's get the ball rolling. We're going to simulate all these trainings. I'll be back with you guys when we get into the transfer window, but we need this guy. He is a must buy. So 50 million to start off with, above his evaluation. Will they accept it? They will! I could have probably gone cheaper, but they've accepted it, finally! Hey guys, and welcome back to the Borussia Dortmund career mode. Episode 10, I think this one is. As you can see in the bottom corner, if you haven't seen the last one as well, you've had a preview of it. And we brought in one player, 50 million, spent a lot on just the one, right at the death of the last one. So if you want to see how it went down and we got it across the line, please go ahead and watch it, because it was a squeeze with the budget. And today we carry on with 2 games in the league, but also the January transfer window. So we've still got this to go. We are 9 points off Bayern, who I think actually dropped a couple of points, but Wolfsburg are on the same amount of games as us, so got to be careful about that. And points, so you know they could catch us. So as we try and catch Bayern, we've got to make sure we are not hunted ourselves, as we have Freiburg to start off with and Frankfurt to end off with. But all of this time we've got absolutely, I'm going to show you right now the budgets. We've got absolutely nothing. Well, a little bit, the wage budget of course, but nothing really to spend. If we move this up, we've got about 7 million and a bit of a wage budget, so we've got to get players out if we want to sign some big players. Unless we get like a couple of little ones. And with it being on strict transfer, it's going to be hard to even get little players. So here we go into the January transfer window. I've got no one really transfer listed because I don't want to really get rid of anyone in particular. Meunier isn't floating my boat, but I can train him to be a CDM with Zakaria in the future, and Guerreiro's there as well. So if anyone comes in with a bid, I'm going to have to negotiate it. And here's the first bid, 27 million from Piemonte Calcio for Thomas Delaney. Now he's 29-year-old. We've got to consider the age of this player. Can play in midfield and centre-back. He did really well when he came in centre-back. He was the captain for a while as well. And when he got stripped of the armband, he started to play a little bit dodgy. So I'm going to try and negotiate this, get a bit more money out. And then centre-back is where we need to improve. I know he's good, but we could do better. That's all I'm thinking. So here we go. Oh my days. EA, what have you done here? What have you done? The managers are in the kit. They're in just a like default kit. This is a travesty from what they've new done. I think it's a title update that's maybe caused this. Is going to offer that. No, they're still paying over his valuation, but come on, say 30 million. Or actually player swaps. Could we get a good centre-back out of them? I mean, Chiellini's old. Chiellini's very old. Demiral doesn't look that great. Delic, way too expensive. Have they got a full-back we could use? Alexandro, Juan Cuadrado. Danilo's been all over the place. So maybe Alexandro, could you trade him? I mean, that's a big ask. That is a very big ask, and yeah, they're going to walk away from it. Oh dear. I think I kept the money on as well. Maybe that's what did it, but I don't think they're ever going to pay 35 million, and we need as much as we possibly can to squeeze out of clubs for our players, because we need more money. Come on, money please. Money please. Can we get another transfer? I'm doing all this training. Muller grabs the player of the month as well, for any of you guys wondering, but we need some money. And still no bids coming in for any of us players. Is this one? It is Thomas Delaney again from Leipzig. So they're in our league. They're a rival, but I'm going to try and not mess this one up this time. I don't know why in particular they want Delaney. I think I would have gone for one of our youth centre-backs over him, because he is getting a little bit old. Have these got any good centre-backs we could swap? I don't think they're really... Oh, Dayot Upamecano and Gerard Piqué. Piqué could be a good one. He's the same value. Could we take all the money off and just propose a thing? Come on, take the money off. Can we get that? Gerard Piqué for Thomas Delaney. He is older, but no, they just want to pay for him. Okay. They want to keep Piqué alongside him, I'm guessing. So we'll offer 30 million. I know it's not as much as I want, but I will accept it. And they're not even going to give me that. Oh my days. Right, get out. Get out. We're keeping Delaney. Got to be very, very savvy with the money. So if we're not getting what we want exactly, I'm not going to be accepting it. There's nothing happening just yet. The player's sharpness has gone down as well. I gave him a little bit of a break from training during the winter break. I thought it would be realistic, as Piszczek's had an approach. Oh, his contract's going down. Need to work about contracts, but I think it's just Piszczek, maybe some old boys in the reserves as well. So I'm not really bothered about anyone leaving. And Piszczek will be leaving. With 6 months left, he's going to Mönchengladbach. Maybe not. in favour with the board, that one. But he's been around for a very long time as well, so that might hurt some of the fans. And if it hurts some of you guys, I'm sorry. I just don't have him in my plans for the future. I've got to rebuild this team. And yeah, Lucas Piszczek leaves. Still here for the rest of the season, so that's one departure. But I would have liked a bit of money in compensation. It's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. As Schmelzer's going as well, he's another one to, I think, Everton, that said. Damn, he's got a good move, considering his age. And yeah, nothing happening. What a non-eventful January, apart from, of course, the biggest transfer at the start of it. But we'd all like to a couple more. I should have shared the wealth around with Zakaria. But then again, we've got him in this team for the next game, which I need to sort out. Only one change I'm going to make right here, and that is that one. With Burkitt in the goal, Josh Vagerman at right back. They've got new player faces as well with this new title update. Love it. With Delaney, Hummels and Schultz in the defence. Zakaria and Axel Witsel in CDM with Jadon Sancho and Marco Reus in the cams. With Haaland up front and Rijika. Hoping for more results, please. And let's have a look at this Freiburg lineup. I thought they were in a black kit. They're in a red. With Muller in the goal. I think we beat these before. I'm sure we got goals past him. Itter, Lemar, Malenkovic and Schmidt. With Grifo, Samaria, Harborough and Jong Woo Ying. With Angel and Fernandez up front. This is going to be quite hard. They've got Kwon Hang Hoon. Is that the... No, it isn't. I'm thinking of Hwang Hee-chan. I thought it was the OP one then, because he was a striker, of course. And still, it's not going to be a blowover. We beat him last time, but we can't be thinking that way again. And here's Rijika. He's got a good flick on the ball. Right, here's Marco Reus as well. What can Reus try and do? Go on, magical Marco. Little roulette. Going to go for the long shot. Oh my days! Marco Reus with a beautiful goal to start off the day. 6 minutes in. And the team hasn't rested that much over winter, because if you're coming and doing that as soon as you get back, that is special. What a finish from Marco Reus. Roulette as well. Just Kos. And through two little players. The centre-backs who were stood so close together. He squeezed it through them. And he's put it in the side netting. What a goal that is. What a goal. Muller stood no chance. And we take an early lead. And here's Marco Reus. Reus gives it to Rijika. What can Rijika do here? He's got a little flip-flop off. We're trying all the skills here. Pulling them all out of the baggers. Oh, Haaland just needs the skills to shoot. And here is Rijika again. Puts it around the corner to Erling Haaland. What can Haaland do here? Cuts it back. Gives it. Rijika through the gap. What a goal. Look at that. That cutback as well was so slick and so smooth from Erling Haaland that it gives us another goal. Don't know why the replay's not shown. I don't understand that, but we're playing so well here right now. We could even get another one straight after. I don't doubt it. Denis Zakaria has been a beast in CDM. And that wasn't a good pass. But God, what a goal. I think I must have hit both buttons at once. I always spam them for a celebration stupidly. And it just went straight off. Hummels, though, on the ball. Hummels through the middle. Gives it to Rijika. Rijika can't get the pass off. But it's going to fall to Reus, who heads it onto Erling. Now, what can Erling try and pick out? He's going to go forward to Rijika. Rijika cuts back. Gives it in the gap to Marco Reus. Magical football from Dortmund. Gets the save, but Rijika still misses because that's a good block from the defender. What a game we're having, though. What a game. All the skills being pulled out of the bag. And Josh Vagerman, he had a little bit of a dodgy game, but for a 71 rated in this Dortmund team, he's doing expertly well, as he's even created this move. Axel Witsel, don't know if he has a goal yet this season, but he does now because he's put it straight past the keeper. Beautiful. Finesse with the right side of the foot, and that's just what you need. 3-0 within just over 30 minutes. Yeah, beautiful finish. Just running through on goal. Centre-back split. Right-back's too far out. Watching Marco. I'm loving this formation, and I'm loving this game. It is 3-0. Freiburg look already down and out of the game. The body language gone all wrong. And that was all right. We look for more. And a pass forward to Rijika. What can we create here? It's Erling Haaland with the ball. Goes back to Rijika. Right. Skill move. Well, not a skill move. Just gets around his man. Zakaria, though, on his debut. Denis Zakaria. Can the other CDM score? He can! And on his debut, he runs riot at Freiburg. They're having a shocker. 13th place. How? They're doing horrifically because our CDMs, both of them, have just run through their team. 4-0 in the first half. This could be Leicester Southampton at this rate. As biggest result of the whole season. If we don't concede as well, that will be a huge bonus. Honestly, this could be one of the biggest Bundesliga results in history. And I know there's a lot of them. A lot of wins, but they're just doing shocking. They haven't had any attacks on our goal at all. Josh Vagerman just making literally the only tackle from our defence. As if they've got a red card as well. Imagine that they'd be in even bigger trouble. But there might be... Oh, Rijika. How are you missing that? That's the chance for 5. Top quality football at half-time. Top quality. It's 4-0. But one player I'm actually surprised who hasn't got involved. Haaland he's missed a couple. But Jadon Sancho, 91 rated, has done nothing in this game. I'm not complaining. He can have an off game in this one, as we can finally put some other players on now. Haaland's had an off day. Rest Haaland and Sancho. Got Martin and a whole second. I just need more youth players, I think, on my bench. As I'm going to try Meunier in CDM. I know Witsel and Zachariah scored, but Witsel, you can come on. Come off, sorry, and we will try Thomas there. And here's Marco Reus. Gives it to the side of Zachariah. Meunier. Forward again to Rajika. Right, we go left. We go left. Good ball through to Reus. Can he control it? He almost did. We're having a field day still. Nothing changing in the second half, although Meunier's come on and giving a foul away. This is going to be their first chance, courtesy of the donkey Thomas, who just isn't playing well at all. Should have stayed at PSG. Would have rather had Kehrer from the start. But of course we didn't sign him. It was already here. As he actually gets the header away, we'll give him a little bit of credit. And if this leads to an attack, I'll give him a lot more. As Holsite puts it around to Rajika. Rajika to run onto this. He's got the pace on the defender. Rajika. Milot Rajika. Oh, good save, but it's going to fall. Really nice. It's hit the post and it's in, but it's offside. How unlucky is that? If we want 4-0 up already, I'd be going mental. And Freiburg putting the first attack together. Good block from Hummels. See? They have one attack all game and they actually end up getting a shot off because we just can't defend here at Dortmund. Just no defence at all, as that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Proving my point even more, Mats. You make the clearance to give a penalty away. Maybe Zachariah could squeeze in centre-back. I mean, I want him to at this rate. Yep, penalty to Freiburg. They're going to put it in. It is Peterson off the bench, stood over it. Berkey be hero. He isn't going to be. We concede another penalty. Berkey concede another goal. And our defence get open once more. I was hoping for a big result, but it's not going to be any more. There's only 3 goals in it. You never know. They could come back. We were like 4-1 up in the last game, in the last episode, and it turned into 4-3. So you never know. And 88th minute, we're going to make sure they don't get a comeback. Got it into Martin. Milenkovic standing him up. Meunier. Meunier around the corner to Zachariah. Could he have 2 on his debut? Hits a powerful one. And it's a save. Probably got to go on a bit closer in, but I just went for it straight away. And can Hummels make up for the penalty he conceded? No, he can't. The header can't be won, but it should be almost over right now. Just this throw-in to come in. Straight to Marco. Can Marco try and do something magic again? No, he can't. He doesn't have the chance. But 4-1. At least they didn't come back. It was a very disappointing second half, though. They won the second half 1-0. So we've got to improve with our second win, but overall, we deserve to win the game still. And we've got this guy in the reserves, Renier, who's trained to be a cam now. He doesn't look to be progressing at all. We're going to put him on shadow striker, but the 19-year-old on loan from Real Madrid doesn't seem to be floating my boat so far. However, can we get some transfers in now? No, Schmelzer leaves though, so got rid of 2 defenders, sorry. And yeah, I'm not really bothered about that as defence was shocking anyway. Yes, they are club legends, but they've all got to go at some point. So are we going to get anything before Frankfurt? Oh, will it just go down to deadline day? I don't see us getting anything. No, it's going to go down to deadline day. Okay. Hopefully get some bids in on deadline day and can get some outgoings as well. We'd have to rush them. I think Delaney should be on his way out. We accepted it from Leipzig. However, Frankfurt not going to mess about. I don't think these. They are, of course, a couple of points off as Emre Can's centre-back. Maybe we try him over Delaney. I mean, Hummels did give the penalty away, and Delaney's done okay, but it might be sold. So, Emre Can to come back in, and I think that's the only change I'll have. Hazard getting taught a lesson in them reserves. He's asking for too much game time. If I want to get rid of someone, probably be him. With Berkey in the goal, Vajerman, Can, Hummels, and Schultz, Zachariah and Witsel, Sancho, Reus, Haaland, and Rajika. The same team we started the first half with, because we need that actually first half win to carry on till the second. So, I can't make all them changes at half time. Need to learn from my mistakes. Maybe Martin comes on or something. As the only change, of course, is Can, which I'm happy about. And let's get this win. Alright, and that's glorious. Just decides not to show the team. Okay, it's a snowy day. Maybe the cameraman's had a day off showing it. But if we're going to play ratings, we can see it right here. Kevin Trapp in the net with Ture, Hinteregger and Wasabe in the defence. Lopez, So, Rode and Kostic. He's a good one. Eric Durm is also decent with Silva and Ache up front. They're not that far off us. They're in 9th. But Leipzig was... not Leipzig. Freiburg was actually in 13th. So you never know. If they're lower down than us, I've got faith we can beat them. And even higher up. There's only Bayern above us. Which, yeah, makes sense. The only team that probably could beat us is Bayern. But, of course, that hasn't been the case so far. Not had the best of starts. But we have made it up a little bit. But I'd like to make it up a bit more. As Haaland gives it around the corner to Sancho. Sancho to try and keep the ball and loses it. And here's Ache. What's Ache going to do? Going to try and cut it back. Going to read that. I think he's a youth striker, is actually, so got to watch out for him. As Haaland sees the run of Royce, just can't find it. And this looks like a slippery game. I'm going to blame the weather. Let's look at that. 18 games played and 43 goals. We haven't done that bad going forward. It's just defensively. Like that. An absolute shocker that gives Andre Silva and Frankfurt the lead. It's horrendous how bad we are at the back. Look at this, they just cut us open like a butter knife. Of course, it's Emre Can who I just put in the team as well for Delaney. That's really nice, as, yeah, puts it straight past Berkey. I have no faith when it goes to Berkey. No faith at all. And you can bet your life that when it comes to the transfer window in the summer, we are getting rid and signing a lot of players. And here's Axel Witsel. What can Witsel try and conjure up? Zakaria on a run. Dennis Zakaria could have 2-on-2 here. He's got a really good chance, one-on-one with the keeper, and we are back level. Go get that ball, straight past Kevin Trapp. And our CDM has his second goal in 2 games. I don't think I can really put him in centre-back because he's an attacking threat as well. As he gets straight through the defence, 3 at the back is going to be a problem for them, hopefully, as he puts it in. That's our philosophy. Just score more than them, because we're going to concede. We're just going to score more than the other team. And what they're going to conjure up here. Bit of passing from Frankfurt as Rode has it in the midfield. Gives it to Derm. He's threaded it through to Ache. Right, Chan, don't leave the ground here. Time your tackle. If you're going to leave the ground, make it right. As Ache's got the ball back, Josh Vajman to put the pressure on him. He's going all the way back. And let's just keep riding this out. As Rode gives it forward to Andre Silva. They're going to try and cut us open here. They might do a couple of moves around. He's got past one of his centre-backs. Got past another. Ache. Emre Can leaves the ground. I mean, that one was good play. That was really good play. But still, our defence is terrified. Just like the World Grig lyrics. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Emre Can slides. Well, I've clicked slide. He don't even slide. He just falls on the floor. Same with Berkey as well. He don't even attempt to save it, really. As Rode gives them the 2-1 lead. And honestly, it's been terrible. It really has. Kostic is getting stood up here. But every time they come forward, I feel like they're going to score. Zakaria has to do his defensive duties now, as that's a good tackle, though. That's actually a good tackle from Hummels, not Chan, as it's threaded straight through to Milot Rijika. When we get on the attack, we should be dangerous. Here's Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho running through. Jadon Sancho hits it at the keeper. 91 rated. And Nicole Schultz. Schultz goes for a long ball to Haaland. Haaland steps across, bit out wide, but he's given it to Zakaria, who can put Rijika through, and they've read it. They're actually starting to defend a bit better, is Frankfurt. It must have been just a lapse in concentration, that first goal, as they're coming out with the big guns now. It's been hard to break Frankfurt down in this game. I think we just got a lucky break when we did do, as that's good from Hummels. Very nice indeed. Berkey put me off a bit with that pass, as it's half-time, and it is 2-1. Last time I made changes at this point, when we're 4-0 up, to try and put some youth players on. This time I'm looking for impacts off the bench. I don't think we have any really. Maybe Brandt for Jadon Sancho, because Sancho at the moment isn't in my plans for next season, because he's worth a lot of money, of course, and isn't playing well. And Rijika, what can Rijika do here? Stepping all over the place with the ball. Still got the ball. Gives it out to Schultz. What can Schultz do now? Comes inside. Goes back outside to Haaland, moving slightly forward. No, this is Haaland. It was Royce before, as Haaland's having a shocker. Axel Witsel trying to get this tackle in as well. He does do, actually. He does. Marco Royce forward to Haaland. Haaland, don't mess your pass up. It's a bit too far, and he's done it again. What's wrong with Haaland? They're on a throw in here for Nicola Schultz. Gives it all the way back to Dennis Zakaria, as it's gone to Axel Witsel. Witsel just goes for the shot. They've got 3 at the back, and they're absolutely shepherding us out every single time. Can't break them down. And Hummels gives it to Brandt. What can Brandt do here? Goes through the middle. Give it. Right, Haaland. Give it again. That's a good ball, that is. To Julian Brandt. Brandt with a little roll back in. Can he do what Royce did before? I'm not going to try it. Going to give it to Haaland. But Brandt's made another good move. Julian Brandt! Oh, and in the bottom corner, it sneaks in. And we wanted an impact sub, and we got one. Camera decided to move on its own there as well in that last clip, but that's probably because I'm banging the table in excitement. What a goal from Julian Brandt. Finesse, he started the move off, he finished it, impact sub indeed, and we are level. And 20 minutes left, we are still on the front foot, I'd just say, as Vajman has been shipped, but Julian Brandt, what a game he's having. He's honestly one of my best players, I think. I've got to keep him on in future, as Haaland has a chance here. Erling Haaland cuts back, give it through that gap to Rijika. Now Rijika needs someone. Give it back, and he can't. And I'll tell you who has made a difference. Guardado. the Mexican playmaker midfield. He's so old, but he's playing so well in this game. He's got the ball here, though. Royce on to Erling Haaland. Haaland cuts back, just drops it off to Witsel. Now Rajika makes the run through the gap. Rajika right side. Rajika with the finish. With less than 10 minutes to go in this game, we've took the lead. We've turned the game on its head. Now we just need to do good defensively. What a finish. It was patient build-up play, even though we couldn't really afford to be patient. But we've got the goal off. Bottom corner pass trap. They will be disgusted with themselves. The manager will as well, how they've bottled this after being in such good cruise control. But it doesn't matter. We're winning. And here's Erling Haaland. Could we have another one? Martin trying to run to it. Never going to beat him. Even though he's got 92 physical, he doesn't really use it. He doesn't get a chance to use it, to be honest with you, because it's always Haaland who's using a bit of his strength. As come on, just keep it clean at the back for a couple of minutes longer, as that's a good pass through though. Don't let them score. It's gone through the middle! And late on! Oh my god, the defence is shocking. The defence is terrible as Sergio levels it. Oh my days. It's gutting. We've dominated the second half since we put Brandt on. We've dominated and we've just gone and bottled it. Oh my days. Berkey, what you playing at? Chan, what you playing at? You should have never come into the team. And that's it. So as soon as we took the kick, literally didn't reach halfway to the player at the side of him, he's blown the whistle. It's a dagger. It's a dagger in the side, as probably deserved it a little bit from the first half they had. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if we're being taken over by, of course, Wolfsburg, who are behind us. They've signed Jovetic and Belotti. They've made good transfers. So what's this message? It's telling us we've got a transfer, actually, for Nicolas Schultz. 26 million from Atalanta. Now, this is a player I won't mind getting out because he's 27 and there's better options out there. Of course, it's part of our shocking defence as well as proposed new transfer fee. We'll go for 35 million. It said I could go up to 40 million. So I want 26 and a 1%. Oh, get lost with that 1% clause. Do you think I'm really going to accept that? As I go for 32 million. We need money if we're going to make a transfer on deadline day. And I don't even want to pay that for him. Come on, 30 million. We've got Guerrero's replacement, so we don't need a player swap. Just pay 30 million and we'll be on his way. Please, just do it, and they're not gonna. Okay, your loss. And we're gonna have to keep on skipping on. Look at that. We've sold 2 players for nothing and brought one in for 50 million. And we're still drawing games. It's Guerrero. 63 million for Guerrero. Okay, from Inter Milan. 27-year-old, 85 rate. We're gonna try and squeeze, of course, more out of it. But I'm definitely open to this one. But what would be even greater is if they lowered it. And I know who I want. I've had him, I think, before in the series. Milan Skriniar. Give us. It's probably too much. Yeah, they're going to storm out, but I probably should have gone for the money there. I should have gone for it, but I went for it. I went for the risky one, because that's what you got to do. You just got to risk it sometimes. And is this another bid? At least we're getting some players. I mean, I've left it till deadline day. As Hummels from PSG, 40 million for our captain. He's 32 as well. I'm going to accept that straight up. 40 million would be huge to spend on the last day. We've got Delaney still here somehow. And Emre Can still here, although he didn't have the best of games. But I feel like he's going to be the one to step up into his position. And 40 million can go a long way. And Delaney's actually had an offer in from Atlanta now. They're trying to rob us. No, going to reject that one. If we're losing Mats Hummels, we can't afford to lose him as well. As is it going to tell us he's left? Or get another bid in? Because then we can finally sign players. Is this him leaving? Hummels has gone. 35 million to add to our 7 million. Now we've got some money to go out and spend. And you can't script this. The one I had in mind, Victor Lindelof, has been bought by the same club that's just bought our player. So our replacement for the player going to PSG has also gone to PSG. That's stupid. And what I'm going to try here is the only player I have in mind. It's either him or nothing. And it's nothing because he's just moved. Steven De Vrij has just moved. We've just sold one of his players to get money in. And there's no replacement for him. Can we get a bit more money in so we can actually go ahead and buy someone even greater than him? I don't see it. So if it comes down to the final hour, we've got to sign someone. Because of course his money disappears next season. And is there going to be any bids? Is there? Going once, going twice? There isn't. We've got to try and get someone in right now. And I found, I think, the perfect option. Hopefully. A player we've just played as well. Who drew with us. Yes, he conceded 3 goals, but I don't care. We've got Hinteregger. He looks good. He looks good when I've used him on, you know, Ultimate Team. Sorry to mention it again in the career mode series, but I'm going to try and get him in. We should have more than enough money to try and get him as well. 27 million is what we'll offer. 5 million more than he's actually worth. And they don't want that. They want Witsel. Oh, I can't be giving Witsel up now. I don't have him in my plans for next year, but I can't be giving him up now. So 30 million. 30 million. He is 28. Come on, consider that. I'm paying more than Delaney was offered to me. So 30 million. There we go. And contract-wise, let's get this done. I can't believe that kid. It looks so stupid. Look at him. Look how he's dressed. We'll offer rotation. We're just going to accept that. No, what's important? Fine by me. Fine by me. We need important defenders in the team. And if he's got confidence, I will put him in. So 3 years as well on the contract. No release clause. Accept that straight up. And now it comes on to the, of course, wage and stuff. So we'll offer 44. 44 is a lot more than he's on now. He's probably going to get angry. No, he just wants bonuses as well. Accept that. And we have a centre back in. Hopefully this can be the good one. Hinteregger from Frankfurt. And what's his rating? What's his rating? 81. 81's better than I thought. I know it's not much. It's not an improvement on what we've already got. But I thought that he was going to be lower. He actually doesn't really get in the team. Although I'm going to take Delaney out. 81's okay. Can he play right back? Not really. But this is his defence. We haven't got a really good defence going into the last couple of games. So I honestly, I'm going to try, of course, to win games. But I don't care how the rest of this season goes. Next season is the one we go full pelt into. We're going to completely change the team. Going to try hard in the league to try and win it. Not even come second or anything. I'm going to try and win the Champions League and everything. So, of course, we're going to try and do that now. But we're going to do it even better in the second. Watch we get a huge bid in here. Watch Sancho or something. What's it going to be? It's a Witsel training, window closed, and Martin. Actually, no, it's not a good one. Might as well reject that. Yeah, Martin can stay as our backup striker. As we've got deadline day done. We've got the 2 games today done. And we have got today done overall. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel to be notified when more videos come out, with the bell button as well, of course, to do that. Also follow the Twitter and Instagram. Both of them are YT_MWS_. Underscore is a little thing that goes below the writing. You guys should know what it is. And that's been it from me. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you watched the next one and the previous one, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.